Believe it or not, New Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films, and the world we see. Deleted scenes, where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Let's roll.
I was muted. Well, I had to screw it up at least once so you would all know it was really, really me. Hi, I'm Deleted Scenes, human being, American, YouTube Ronin, totals foul up. All right, I would like to welcome you to this week's edition of the Mystery Movie Night podcast. I want to first off say hello to everyone currently joining us on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I'd like to say hello to a few people who have joined us here in the live chat. First off, a friend of the channel, Sergeant Giratina. I am going to be joining him over on his channel tomorrow night for a discussion on the 60th anniversary of the Charlie Brown Christmas special. So I'm looking forward to that. Friend of the channel, Enigma Severus. FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim. Faithful Blue Wrench channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Clary. Scrolling down. All right. Waiting backstage tonight, my fellow panelist, the most violent woman on YouTube. She has a staple remover, and she is not afraid to use it. Ladies and gentlemen, you know her, you love her. The reason why I know you're all really here, Sin's Corner.
Well, I'm still stuck in Jersey, so I don't have my staple remover, but look at my latest victim. You know, be careful. Totally
the poor
slayed.
man!
It was a tiny man, too.
This is what she does to people. She shrinks their heads.
Yes, I just, you know.
It's really quite horrifying.
Yeah, I tell you. I'm going to have to live up to it one of these days.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, as you said, you are still sequestered in Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey, yep. Don't know for how long.
My sympathies.
I know. I love my brother. Don't like Jersey.
No. You want to know why? Because it's Jersey.
It's Jersey. Jersey's terrible.
Jersey, it's terrible, yes.
There's oh my gosh.
This is New Jersey, yes.
I
Believe
hate
it or
it.
not, there is. Thank you.
Like the only state in the whole country where you cannot pump your own gas pisses me off.
Wow.
So stupid. That's one of the many things I don't like about this.
This is my new ASMR. Thank you.
Okay.
It's
Hey,
all
Carl.
about New Jersey. Okay. Let's see what.
Stop talking about
Probably
New
wondering what the
Jersey.
hell is going on.
Lord have mercy.
Let's to Shadow of the Raven joining us from the UK. Okay. This is going to meet a small fan one day, and a small fan is going to say, "Are you really violent?" They say, "Your mom is Sarah Connor, and she was violent."
Only when pushed to the edge when she knew the world was going to end. So
Well,
she had a good reason to
good
be.
reason.
Yes.
All right. So, this week's worst kept secret
Right.
was the mystery, the reveal of this week's mystery movie. So we're just going to go ahead and get to it. And this week's movie was Song Blue.
Told ya.
Mm-hmm.
That inside source is never wrong. But it matched up
Never
anyway.
wrong.
No,
It's never wrong.
he has never been wrong.
Thank you.
I think he hasn't
I will
dropped
talk in
hints.
this voice throughout the broadcast.
I feel like
Thank
I'm
you.
sounding like I'm screaming over you.
Yes, I know. Quit screaming. You don't have to be so violent.
Okay.
don't-
He
Power.
hasn't.
Speak like this.
He,
Or just whisper it like this. Okay. All right.
he hasn't dropped hints about Monday's movie, but it seems pretty strongly that it's going to be another movie that I have already screened. So if it ends up that I don't go back home Friday like I'm hoping to and can't go back home until Monday, it's okay because I've already seen the movie. So.
And hello to our man from
Sashi.
the
Yeah, StreamYard kind of defaults you to doing that. You can turn it off, but something interesting that I've noticed is that my vertical videos get a decent amount of views. Some people just prefer to watch it in this format. Not me. I prefer a regular old laptop, but some people watch mostly on their phone and they really like it. So I decided to just... Well, I didn't set it up this way. Deleted did, but it's a StreamYard kind of default.
Didn't actually. I don't know how to do it.
So it defaults to this setting, and I think in order to change it, you have to specifically go in and like tell it not to or something. Well, like
let me go over to not. I'll keep it on. I don't mind it for. I mean, if there are people who let me go over to. Hold on. Let me turn that down. All right. So it's not vertical there.
You can remove.
Now let me see.
I think you can remove the. You see how it's showing us in the regular one, but then off to the left is the vertical one. I think you can remove that from your view if you don't want to be distracted by it during the stream.
No, I'm fine with it. If there are people who are watching it on the vertical and you enjoy it, then okay, we'll just leave it as is. And in fact, everybody can just go ahead and let me know in the comments.
Your analytics will let you know.
Yeah, just let me know.
But what I was referring to is if you're distracted by seeing it while we're streaming, I think you can kind of just hide that other one off to the left. I just don't remember how. And I've never done that. So
I'm sorry, what was that? I was distracted by this thing that was over here to the sorry. I was distracted. All right.
Yeah, you did, Saji.
You did. Damn ye! You did.
That's unfortunate, Carl, because this is a pretty good one.
It is. And performance-wise from him, probably one of the best things he's ever done. Yeah. I think I'll just go ahead and say it. I think he's Oscar level here.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mentioned in my review for it that I was editing before this started that, it's a shame he hasn't really been recognized to that level, but he's got some acting chops and he was really good in here.
Mm-hmm.
I nominated him in the GAFCA nominations. I also nominated her because I thought she was very good as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then you guys, I highly recommend the documentary that this is based on. It's on YouTube. It's got the same name as this one. Mm-hmm. And it's not super long. It's like an hour and 20. And this one really, watching that, I mean, this one was already, but watching that one just, really ripped my heart out. So
yeah, I mean, this is a movie that swings for the fences, and it definitely does pack an emotional punch. And for those of you who, of course, have been following along with us through this year, those are the movies I tend to take notice of. Any movie that can make me feel something other than boredom or anger, which is most movies these days, something that can actually get to me on any kind of emotional level or keep me interested at all. is definitely a plus, and this is a movie that's definitely up there. This is one of the best films of the year,
It's very good.
in my
Yeah,
opinion.
agreed.
It's that good.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't I figured I would like it. I
mhm.
didn't expect I love it when I go into a movie thinking that I'm gonna like it, but then really enjoying it so much more. I love it even more when I think I'm gonna hate something and I really adore it. But this one it's not perfect to me. I have some very, very minor quibbles. But the story itself and the acting and the integration of the music, Neil Diamond's music in here, was was very touching. And these two people go through some extreme highs and lows in their life, and it's I don't know, it's rough to watch, but um, I don't want to discourage anyone from checking it out. Like it's based on a true story. If you like that kind of thing, if you like biopics that are kind of like musically ish, like this one, like Robbie Williams, but Robbie Williams was more like a regular musical. This was just like a biopic of this man's life and his
Mhm.
wife. I'd never heard of them before.
No, neither had I. Even though apparently, if you're from the pretty much
Wisconsin?
Milwaukee area or Wisconsin, yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere in like the Wisconsin area, yeah, the state of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin area, uh, or as it's called in Dogma, the Ninth Circle of Hell. Um, it's not that bad, guys. Um, at least not in this movie. It's not. Kind of wanted to go there. Seem like nice people. Nice people up there. Yeah. Okay, but no, they don't talk like this. Well, I mean,
No, they didn't. They
she kind
actually
of
did.
does, but you know, yeah, there's some nice people up over there. Yeah, you do. Hey, you do seeing that there, diamond there, you know,
Hey, Logical.
logical spark.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
So the basic premise of this
Mm-hmm.
is it's about a Neil Diamond interpreter and his wife, and they formed this duo called Lightning and Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And they were pretty well known, like in their area. And they reached some pretty interesting highs in their career to the point where, like, I think the highest peak for them was when they performed with Eddie Vedder,
Yeah.
which from Pearl Jam,
Yep.
which also shows up in the documentary. And at the end of the documentary is a very sweet, sweet, touching moment. That one just, ooh, that got me so hard. And that is also has something to do with Eddie Vedder. I don't want to tell you what it is because I think it's best to just experience it. But I wish it had been included in the movie. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But they they were kind of older-ish. They weren't super young things when they started out doing this thing, and that's just all they knew how to do. That's all they loved doing, and they were pretty good at it. Some people were even saying at one point he was better than Neil Diamond. He had a great voice. He really like I've heard the real guy. He did sound very good. But of course, Neil Diamond. Listen to me, Hugh Jackman. Fantastic singing voice. Kate Hudson. Oh my gosh, great job with the singing. I was super impressed with it. Like their singing gave me chills in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this story follows their life together, the highs and the lows, and it brings you up to a certain point in time. And it's just a story of these people, these very hardworking people. I want to say they're like regular folks. They're like us. They were scraping by, poor as shit. In the documentary, that is even more apparent. And they were just regular folks,
Mm-hmm.
performers, but regular folks. Just I don't know. I really connected very well with them and appreciated the hell out of their performance and how this story was brought to life. I definitely recommend that documentary.
Yeah.
It came out in 2008, and that's what this was. In fact, the guy who made the documentary, his name is on the credits because I don't know if he was directly involved in like the screenplay, but definitely the documentary was the inspiration for this motion picture. No, not just the inspiration. It was the blueprint. Okay, sorry, I've rambled.
No, that's
Carry
fine.
on.
That's fine. You were more aware of the documentary than I was, which I only found out about very recently. So, yeah, another movie that's this year that's based on a documentary. We have a few of those this year. It's become this kind of odd subgenre, you know.
No, it's not
No,
logical.
that's from this year.
It's coming out on Christmas Day here.
Yeah. The documentary it's based on is from 2008, but this is a new film that's going to, like Cinda's just said, is going to be coming out on Christmas Day, and yeah, I mean, I'm just going to say it up front. Go see it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
I don't really have a whole lot, to say against it, if anything.
I have one. It's not
Please do.
it's not a big deal, and it feels a little nitpicky, but I feel that so at the end, like the last big performance at the end that they do together, I felt that went on a little too long, and then there's another scene where she's singing. Number one, that didn't even happen. Number two, I felt like that went on way too long as well. That's about the extent of the nitpicks that I have about this film, which isn't a lot. So it was certainly not enough to keep this film from slipping right on into my top 10 for the year.
No, you just, I mean, you do say there are sequences that you felt long. This movie speeds right by. It's pretty well paced.
Oh yeah, it definitely well paced. It was just like it felt like that was a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's well paced. I just felt like there were moments.
Well, you did say it was a nitpick.
Yeah,
it
is.
But
it's over 2 hours long, but it really
it doesn't feel like it's over 2 hours long.
Not
No,
really.
that's the thing.
No.
Because this does kind of fit because I've been of late kind of railing against these movies that are more than 2 hours long, and I've said that I'm willing to go past that mark if it's a biopic or historical drama, and this is a biopic
with Better Man,
so it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, Better Man's like
that's more than 2 hours.
It's probably a shade under this one.
Maybe a tad, but it's on up there.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, this does fit. It is a biopic, even if it is a biography of two people I didn't know before yesterday. But yeah, now I want to know more because, like this guy who's like, kind of lived a life that could almost be a movie in and of itself before.
Yeah, because he was a tunnel rat.
Him.
He was a tunnel rat in Vietnam.
He was a tunnel rat in Vietnam. Saw some pretty heavy stuff, and kind of drove him to drink. And when we meet him at the beginning of this film, he's already in AA. He's already been in AA for like 20 plus years. So he this is a guy who's already climbed a few mountains, in his life. But before we even meet him.
And he's got mountains to climb in this story. Lord
he does.
Have mercy. Oh. The both of them.
I really don't know how much of this to really
No,
go.
I don't want to. I don't want to get into specifics.
I don't. Neither do I. No.
There is something that happens. I don't know if it's like halfway-ish through that turns their world upside down.
Yeah.
And that was extremely hard for both of them. You will know exactly what it is when you see it. That's kind of what I meant by he had, more mountains he had to climb. Yeah, because they certainly went through their own struggles. But to me, they were both very likable people.
Oh, yeah.
Flawed but likable.
Sure. and that does lead to relationship issues between the two of them, between them, their children. She already has two children going, in a daughter and a son.
Mm-hmm.
He has a daughter who he's at the beginning of the film estranged from, and you see that relationship start to develop again throughout the film. Her daughter, not too crazy about him. The boy loves him to death right away, but the daughter, she takes a little bit more time, and their relationship, which I think is pretty interesting too. Everybody has an arc in this, which is which again is something that I like to see in a film. Everybody kind of gets their moment in the sun in this, even kind of minor characters. From and there are people who pop up in this I was not expecting to see. Jim Belushi is in this.
Yeah, I completely either forgot that he was going to be in there, or just totally didn't know that he was. Fisher Stevens.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else is in here?
I know the Asian actor. I know I've seen that guy before, but I didn't catch him in the credits, so I didn't know who he was.
Wait, which guy?
For sure. The guy who ran the restaurant that they wind up doing the karaoke show in.
Yeah, I recognize
he's
his
been
face too,
he's been in many things, a lot of television. So, and I know that the actress who was playing his daughter is, I think, also a singer as well. So she's got some music chops. This was an interesting film with an interesting cast. It's written and directed by Craig Brewer, who did Hustle and Flow a few years back. It's got some acclaim, and again another kind of music infused film.
Mm-hmm.
And you go from that film where you go from basically rap, and here you go to Neil Diamond, and I'm not going to tell anybody if Neil Diamond shows up in this movie or not, because that's kind of a plot point, to be honest. And because
they did take some creative liberties, I will say this much. But it wasn't.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
It wasn't something that was super obnoxious, because sometimes they just have to do that in order to for it to flow well, or just add to some dramatic impact that was part of their life, but they kind of brought it around in this particular moment in the scene when it didn't really happen that exact way. But most of this story was true. The stuff, there's a line from the documentary that they lifted from the documentary for this movie, and that was what he said about her when he first saw her, that he hoped that what was it, what did he say about her? He hoped that she could sing as good as she looked, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
He really he says that in the documentary. It's kind of funny.
Nice. And hello to the lovely Sherry. Good to see you. All right. This might be a short one, folks, because we love this movie, and I really don't want to give away anything that's
same.
That's I kind of feel like I've kind of said too much already in a way, but
we've given them a taste without really. I will just say this: be prepared for. If you're the one who leaks from your eyes when certain moments hit you, take a tissue or two. I'll just say that.
Yeah, you might need it.
Yeah. And you might need more when you watch the documentary, because I sure did.
I will not cry. I'm Kenyan man. I'm hard.
Okay, I'm gonna bite my finger and keep from crying.
So yeah, but this is a movie that works on a lot of levels. The drama works. There's some comedy in
Y-
it that works.
A little
And
bit,
Hello
yeah.
Nate, yeah. Um, like I said, the things that you come to learn about some of the characters along the way works. They get, every character in this movie kind of gets their little bit, their little due. Um, we left out Michael Imperioli. He shows up in this. He has
Who was he?
a pretty interesting character.
Who was he?
He starts out as this um, because they're all kind of impersonating different musicians. He's Neil Diamond. She starts out as Patsy Cline. They have a
Right.
friend who is
Buddy Holly.
James Brown, and Michael Imperioli is Buddy Holly.
Okay. Okay.
And he kind of gives that act up, and he has this bit where he comes back and says, I'm 52 playing a guy who didn't survive past 22. I got to give this up.
Right. Yeah, that was
I've
an
reached my
interesting
point.
line.
Yeah. So because you kind of get the idea that he's kind of hanging on to this moment in his own past, that he feels that I got to stop being this kid and act my own age and move on with my own life and my own thing. And he becomes kind of part of their backup band. And like I said, everybody has an interesting little arc in this.
And if you like Neil Diamond music,
yeah, you're going to need to, if you're not a Neil Diamond fan, oh boy.
There's a lot.
Yeah. As you would think there would be. But as it happens, I am. So
I like a lot of his songs too.
I like a lot of his songs too. So it didn't this didn't bother me. But like you said, you kind of get a little bit of everybody, you don't just get Neil Diamond in this, you get Patsy Cline in this, you get James Brown in this, you get Buddy Holly, everybody who shows up kind of starts like I said, the Asian restaurant where they're doing the karaoke, that guy's daughters become involved at one point and become like backup singers. It's
right. That's right. They do.
Yeah. So it's kind of like everybody who meets these two just kind of like gets infected by them,
Sweet
but in a good
Caroline.
way.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So, and that's kind of a bone of contention because everybody through the whole movie is like,
They all
start with Sweet Caroline. And he's like,
Yeah.
no, damn it.
No, there's more to Neil Diamond than this. I won't do it. Something that was pretty touching that is demonstrated a bit in this movie, but you also see it in the documentary. And I think one of the things that made me just, I don't know, really sad for him was during one of the lower-ish moments of their life, and he's still, trying to perform. And it shows him performing at a couple different venues or whatever, and it's like it's practically empty. Hardly anybody's there, if like maybe nobody, and he's still performing his heart out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He loved it. He loved it. He didn't care how big or small the crowd was, but to me it was just so heartbreaking to see that he's performing so hard and nobody's there.
Yeah,
or
because
hardly anybody.
Because the thing that you have to understand going in is that he's not just because I used the word earlier, impersonator, and that's kind of wrong, because these are people who are doing this for the love of the game. These are people who do have a great deal of respect for this isn't just like, this isn't like cheap cosplay to them, they take it very
This is their
seriously.
life. This is their life.
They, if you're going to cover Neil Diamond, you better know every damn thing you can find out about Neil Diamond. You better know every damn thing that you can find out about Patsy Cline, and so on throughout the film with all the characters, So, they're taking this very seriously. It is a performance, and there's a point in the movie where they're going to, again, without going into too many spoilers, where they're going to play to a big crowd, and it's either these people can go over here or they can come over here
and see
our leads and see. And so there's an I'll just put it this way, there's an expectation that goes along with that. And so you better get everything right. And
well, so by then they'd been doing it for several years. They knew their stuff.
They know their stuff. But but it is a point in the film where, this could turn into a complete disaster if a particular thing happens at a particular time. And again, without going into spoilers, but so there's some tension there too. It's not just that you're watching this great performance, which it is by because they're not faking it. They're both singing. We know Hugh Jackman can sing because
I knew he could sing. He's a Broadway performer.
That's where he started out. But this man has more to him than just Wolverine. This is Hugh Jackman going back to his roots in a lot of ways. But for the people who don't know, like I didn't. Holy crap! Kate Hudson can sing.
Right?
Holy shit!
I was so impressed with her performance.
She's great in this. And she has some scenes in here, man. That I'm talking like about, close up right to the face like this, where the camera's on her for minutes at a time, and there's stuff going on in those scenes that don't make her look the best.
Nope.
This is, no filter, no makeup, just you got to go with your face because that's all it's on screen. And she nails it. And
she's very, very good in here.
They're both great here. And I can't praise them enough. And hello to Aged Boomer, host of Geeky Geezers, my co-host on Live from Sparkwood and 21. And if you stay tuned to my channel this upcoming Sunday for reserved seats, you might find out when those shows are coming back. So stay tuned. Jack was also a PE teacher at one point. Found one of his students who became an interviewer. It was awesome to see him care for his former student and ask how he was doing. Yeah, cool. Right on.
I like you. I've always liked you.
Yeah. So, okay. What can we talk about without going into spoilers? Jeez.
I honestly don't.
I really don't want to I really don't want to go too deep into this movie. Not because it's not a good movie. It's a great movie, and I want everybody to see it. And I don't want to go plot point by plot point about it.
When I'm super pissed with a movie, I don't give a shit about spoiling
me either. Yeah.
But when I really enjoy something and think it's worth the watch, I honestly do not want to say anything that might ruin the experience, or not ruin, but kind of. I like for people to go in as fresh to this as possible, like I did. When I started it, so okay, at first. So we saw the trailer for this when I took my mom to see the last Downton Abbey movie, and they played the trailer to this, and I was like, "Oh, is this a movie about Neil Diamond?" And because his hair is kind of like Neil, and he's singing
Yeah.
Neil's songs, right? But I was
That's what
like,
I thought it was too.
but
That was
yeah,
going to be a Neil Diamond biopic. I'm like,
well,
well, okay.
that's
know?
that's what I thought up until I started watching it. But what happened was I was like, is this like Neil Diamond? And Mom's like, yeah, it's Neil Diamond. It's playing his songs. I was like, well, I know it's his songs, but I think the reason I was confused is because the background, the environment did not match what it should have been if this was going to be about Neil Diamond as his career grew. You know what I mean? Like I could tell that it was something that was more modern day than back when Neil was coming up. Because this does start off in the late 80s and goes into the mid 2000s. And but it I pulled up my computer and started up the screener, and I'm watching it and I'm like, so okay, it's gonna be Neil Diamond, movie about Neil Diamond, okay. And he starts talking about these different musicians that he had gone to concerts for, or like I can't remember. He mentioned Bon Jovi. He mentioned some other people. I was like, wait, that's modern language. This is not. These are modern people he's talking about. This is not a Neil Diamond. I looked it up, found out what it was about, and I did read spoilers. So I was prepared for some of the stuff that happened. If you don't want to be, don't look up anything about this man and his wife. Obviously, if you want to be, there's that documentary. But I would say movie first, documentary later. Kind of like with Christy. I watched the documentary after I saw the movie.
Okay, Carl, take it easy.
Bye.
Have a good night. It's so sad these two artists joined the dark side and their guitars become lightsabers. There, I ruined it for everyone. No one needs to see it now. They only knew the power of the dark side. Kate Hudson has an album titled Glorious. May 17th, 2024. Co-wrote this song is on the album, which touches on themes like motherhood and personal reflection. An album I have not heard of until just now.
Me either. So thank you for sharing that. I don't follow her closely. I know who she is, seen some of her films, but I'm not into Kate Hudson. It's not like she's an Arnold Schwarzenegger to me, and I just know almost everything about her life. So I had no idea. And when she started singing, I looked it up to find out, was she actually singing in this? And yes, she was. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it, you guys.
Yeah, I think that's about it. All right.
Short one today.
It is. And
the better the movie, the shorter the stream.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Usually.
That's why they call me Nate Knows. Indeed. Yeah. This is we're not kidding. This is one of the best movies of the year.
You are roboting a lot. Deleted.
Uh-oh.
Try it again.
Hold on.
Are you there?
Okay, how about now?
Oh boy. I hope your internet doesn't die on you or something. And leave me stuck here. And the stream goes on forever.
Well, you're frozen on my screen.
Oh no.
So. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again, folks. All right, hold on.
Okay, you there? Oh. Am I still frozen?
Okay, sometimes refreshing works. How about now?
So they were saying you sound fine, but they were saying that I was the problem, that you were sounding fine.
You were frozen on my screen.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's really
I could
annoying.
hear you, but you were frozen.
And you were sounding like a robot, and I was looking at my internet connection, strong, nothing wrong. I'm
Yeah,
right
mine
down
too.
here by the router. My brother has really better internet than me, so I don't know. Maybe this was just StreamYard being weird. So
Uh,
okay, yeah, yeah, seems
yeah,
good. Hey, Lady
a, f-
Mist.
a few people have joined us in the chat. So let me say hello real quick. JPH1, see you, sir. Saying that he could see and hear me just fine. Okay, good. Hello to Emoji Queen, Lady Mist. Bonzo Kilborn has joined us. Good to see you, sir.
He said later I had thawed.
Yeah. All right. And the tired midnight blogger, Curtis Selby, channel member. Good to see you, sir. Let's just been wondering around about this film. Yeah, this is for those of you who are kind of joining us a little bit late here. This is one of the best movies of the year. We're no spoilers. We don't want to give anything away. We know that there is a documentary out there that we're also suggesting that people go out and see. Um, yeah, this I anything I might have to say about this movie is like nitpicky kind of stuff. So I don't know if this is going to make my top 10 or not.
Dude, you
I
just
don't
said
I
one of the best movies of the year.
Yeah, but
You have a lot more ahead of it?
that could be anywhere in my top 20, honestly.
Okay. Okay, so it's been a good year for you then.
Yeah, up to like about 20 or so, and then after that, you know.
They're
And
either
then
mid or terrible.
yeah, and then you get Ice Cube, but damn. Oh, look at that over there. That's a UFO.
Oh, Lord
The
have
hell's
mercy.
going on over there?
I'm so glad I didn't watch that. Yeah, Enigma, sometimes Christmas films perform very well. Sherlock Holmes came out on Christmas Day back in 2009, and Nosferatu came out on Christmas last year. It's kind of a good day because people they're eating, not really doing much, and after the meal, let's go to the movies. Hey, Basco,
That's
how
good
you doing?
scenario. Good to see you, sir.
So yeah, I want to watch this again.
Yeah, so do I. 20 good films this year. Is Hollywood learning or is it indie films? Well, with me, it's been kind of a mix of both. Or movies that are kind of that might be Hollywood made but are a little off the beaten track.
I definitely don't
You
think
know,
I'm going to have a top. I'm not going to have a top 20.
well,
I've got a top 10 with maybe a handful of honorable mentions, like maybe 2 or 3.
Well, the thing is, yeah. So you got like the top 10, and then you have.
Oh,
Whoa,
damn,
hello,
Nadia. Lord. Thank you, my dear. That's very sweet of you. You totally didn't have to do that. Wow, that was unexpected. Merry Christmas to you. I'm looking forward to our end of the year stream. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, with me, it's you of course have the top 10, which are the best of the best, and then you have kind of like the 11 through 20, which is the honorable mentions. And this movie will at least be an honorable mention. So, but yeah, I may go higher with it. I haven't decided where I'm placing it just
I've already
yet.
decided it's in my top
But
10.
it's
It's
going to
there.
be it's going to be up there. And and there's still like a couple of other ones that I need to see that I think could break in the top 10 as well. But we'll see.
It's a little frustrating though that so this is award season, and GAFCA has already told us get your nominations in, and they're due Saturday, which I did, and Hugh and Kate were on them. But there's still a lot of films that's being released for your consideration. it's a little frustrating that they wait this late in the year to start pumping out these things for your consideration.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in other words, please vote for me. Well, how can I vote for you if I've run out of time getting my nominations in and you've just sent me this thing? Yeah, it's just, it's super, not the biggest fan of that strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is part of what we've been talking about is that, movies that either come out earlier in the year at a festival or, you know, uh, come out like around Christmas time into in either New York or LA or something, and then and then goes wide January 16th. But for your consideration,
Right?
no,
Yeah.
that's something I'm getting
There's some
kind of,
films I've screened that are about that. Like I get them
yeah,
for your consideration, but they're coming out in January.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I don't want to see them in January. I want to see them right now, and then you're going to make me go see them somewhere else. You maybe don't want me to see them. um,
I don't think Hollywood cares one whit about my staple remover
I do, damn it! I'm frightened of that thing.
or my little bleached skull here.
Oh, the skull. Poor man. He
I'm
was
totally-
life size at the beginning of the
And
program.
now look how teeny he is.
Oh, no.
I am totally running out of things to use as weapons, especially here at my brother's house. I got to get creative.
All right. Dad started a tradition in doing the movies double features. Did a lot of good ones. Yeah.
I've done double features
Those
a
were the
time or
days.
two. It's rough, just because my
Can
days are
be,
pretty
yeah.
busy and it's a lot.
Mhm.
I have not yet done a triple feature. I don't know if I'll ever do something like that.
Well, gee, I don't think I've done it. Well, that's not exactly true. I was just about to say, I haven't done a triple feature since the Fox Theater did that triple feature of Godzilla films when I was a little kid.
Okay. And
Um,
specifically by triple feature, I am referring to going to the theater. I have watched 3 movies in a day. I have done that.
oh, yeah.
But it's different when you're talking about driving to the theater and, the wait in between showtimes, stuff like that.
Oh, that, yeah. I think the last time I did that many films in one day at the theater was when they were doing one of those kind of Best Picture Oscar roundup films.
And they had a bunch of them out, yeah.
And I ended up seeing Les Mis with Hugh Jackman, which I'd actually already seen, but I watched it again. Amore, which was not an easy movie to get through because I knew what was going to happen from the jump, and it just straight line straight to it, and that was a hard movie to get through. Not that it was a bad film; it was a French film, and it's not that it was a bad movie. It's not. It's just, I know where this is going, and I like these characters, and
Heartbreaking.
I don't want to get there. I don't want to go where it's going, and yeah. So it kind of has this very inevitable conclusion to it. And I'm trying to remember Beast of the Southern Wild. That was the other one.
Okay.
That's an interesting film. Everybody talked about the little girl, and the little girl's great, but the guy who played her dad, he steals that movie too, I think. And the creatures were interesting. Bit of a global warming message in there, though. But if you ignore it, you can get to the rest of the movie just fine. A lot of quirky little characters in that movie. I like that movie quite a bit. So all around, it was a good day. But it's like, well, there are a couple of other features. Like, I don't think I'm going to be.
Yeah,
because I think I might even have seen a fourth movie. I don't remember. But those are the 3 that I recall. And I think I was kind of no mas after that. But yeah.
Acres Oscars of movies, I'm just looking at the
Oh,
comment. I was thinking that said Agnes at first. I was like, okay. Uh, so favorite scene or favorite performance. You know, there's one that I really liked, and they weren't even like performing in front of an audience, but that was the one where it was like at the beginning of their relationship as they're kind of like finding their voice with each other and learning how to harmonize or sing together. It was during the play me part. I really like that. And like I said, that wasn't even a performance. So, yeah. Acres, have you seen the documentary? Yes, you have.
yeah.
Okay, terrific document. Yes. Eddie shows up there as well.
Yeah. The Eddie Vedder casting was odd. Yeah, because he doesn't particularly look like Eddie.
No, he doesn't.
But he gets the mannerisms right. So by then you kind of buy into it. But yeah. I guess doesn't particularly look like Eddie, but it was he did a good job, I thought. That was actually one of the funny scenes, when they get the call that
Oh yeah, and
they want to
okay.
open up for yeah.
I feel like that was a little hyped up because the documentary presents it a skosh differently, but it
sure.
made for a funny moment for sure.
It did, and there was like and they're like Eddie who, and then somebody says Pearl Jam, and they go,
"What's a Pearl Jam?"
Oh, that Eddie! Out loud in the theater. Oh, that Eddie. Okay.
Oh, in the theater. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
That's funny.
We're good.
That's funny.
Yeah, this movie actually did get a few audible
reactions
out of
Aww,
me.
that's cool.
And there's one particular point where something kind of very unexpected happens, and I F-bombed out loud in the theater.
Yeah, that moment. And then so later in the film, when something very similar happens, it was like, wait, is that real? You know what? Yes.
Yeah. And then I went, you know what? We're moving.
Yeah, exactly.
We are moving
the heck out of this place. There is something about this location that is not good.
No.
Oh, Geek Flag dropping the super stickers. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you.
Thank you, Nate.
I warned the person. Oh, yeah.
And they still because I didn't know the story going in.
Okay, so I did.
So I
didn't see. I
did not know that was going to happen. So it did get a bit of a jump out of me. So yeah. So very, very effective if you don't know that that's coming.
Oh, so you saw it last night too, Acres. Cool. I'm assuming this is what you're referring to. The crowd clapped many times. So when I saw it, it was just a screener on my little laptop here at my brother's house. So I didn't have the big screen experience, and I didn't go out to see it yesterday because I'm still up here in Jersey, and just it's a little harder when I don't have my own vehicle. But I think it would be cool to see it on the big screen. Maybe I'll take my mom to see it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hope more people see it too.
Same.
And I hope it gets some recognition at the Oscars. So we'll see. You can't nominate one battle after another for every Oscar in every category, guys. So remember that there were some other movies that were made this year.
Well, they've decided that's the one with the message that they want.
Yeah, well,
that's what they're going to push.
If you want to give Best Picture to a movie that flopped and lost the studio over $100 million, then be my guest.
Well, they tend to do that.
Saw it several weeks ago.
Okay.
It was
nice.
was so happy it was on the mystery movie night. I did see it again. It's slightly shorter in the original cut than I saw several weeks back. Well, yeah.
Really?
Oh, okay. So I take it you were in the test audience then.
Oh, I'm super curious to know what showed
Okay.
up in your version as opposed to ours without getting into spoilers. If you want, like, maybe if you could leave a comment
Mhm.
in one of the, in the comment section of one of our videos, try to hide it, like put a lot of spaces and then tell us what it was, because
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the one that I screened a couple weeks ago is the same one that showed up um, on the big screen last night at the mystery movie screening.
Mm.
I don't know.
And not full disclosure because I can't fully disclose it. I was recently sent a screener for um, a documentary that is currently being edited down to its fighting weight. I can't really go into that, but
Okay.
so I kind of had a similar experience this
Yeah.
year too. So let's just say that there's something coming out next year that I think a lot of science fiction fans might enjoy. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
But I can't go any far. I can't.
Oh, it's a documentary, though, you say.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it
All
is
right.
a documentary. But it's going to be an interesting one. But I
All
can't
right,
really.
you'll
I
have to give
can't
me the
really.
heads up when it's ready to come
I
out so I can keep an
Yeah.
eye out for it.
I'll let you know. But
Um,
I can't go into it right now. But yeah.
so, Geek Flag, um, yeah, I get screeners. Most of them are things that I have absolutely zero interest in, and I cannot watch everything that is sent to me. But sometimes, well, like with stuff like this. But like last year, right before Nosferatu came out, like the weekend before it came out, I logged on my email and saw I had a screener for it, and I just about did cartwheels in the room. I was so excited. But I watched that for the first time on a little itty bitty laptop screen. So then I went Christmas Day and watched it, and it's so much better on the big screen. Oh, and then Enigma said, "Oh yeah, start selling your brother's art on Etsy and see if you can't get yourself a little car to get your." Fine, we will try. You see. So I have a vehicle, but what happened is I drove up here with him and then I'm flying back. So it's hard for me to get to the movie theater unless I confiscate his truck and he uses his work truck to go to. Anyway, it's a whole thing. But speaking of my brother's art, I did create a display store for him, and it's been up there for several years. And I am actually in the process of working with him to come up with cool designs, different designs that I can put in a merch store that I have open, and it's connected to my eBay account, but right now I only have one design up there, and that's this one, the Beastmaster. But got more to come, so looking forward to doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we brought that up. Happy to see Jim Belushi and Fisher Stevens. Yeah, it was good to see them here. Yeah.
Belushi was fun. He was funny.
He is.
I liked him.
And he because it was my understanding that he had kind of retired from acting.
Okay, well
But
he came back.
yeah, so it was I didn't know he was going to be in the film, so it was good to see him.
Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise.
And Fisher Stevens, I always kind of half expect him to go into that, circuit voice, because every time I see him, I always go Ben. He spells it Ben, time is fun while I'm having flies. This movie will not get any Oscar because it stars two heterosexual white people. I think they can just. I think enough people will ignore that. And like I said, you can't nominate one battle after another for every.
There's no
every
messaging
nomination. It will be
here,
obvious.
So
no, there's not.
That's
not
a strike
thing.
against it for the Academy.
Yeah, well, it's a plus for me. So. Deal with it. Yeah. one battle after another, book source material, 70s to 2000s new movies, and 90s to now made less sense. Yeah, because one battle after another is based on a Thomas Pynchon novel called Vineland, and there's a character in it that's I guess is where to get DiCaprio's character from, who's like a former Weather Underground type. And and they're very time specific. So if you update that, you kind of lose a little bit in translation. Haven't read the book. If I see the movie, folks, and that's a very, very big if, it will be for review purposes only, because I am in no real mood to see it.
I'm not going to watch it at all.
So I'm sure it's very well made. It does have a director who knows what he's doing. He works with a lot of the same people over again. They have a shorthand. I'm sure it looks good. I am sure it is well acted. It's just the messaging of it that gives me pause. But they're going to eat it up in Hollywood because they're all a bunch of communists out there. Quite frank. Well, I don't need to tell you. They straight up freaking admit it now. They don't even try to hide it.
I was going to go see The Handmaid, but I've gotten to the point where I'm just pretty sick of some actors opening their big mouth. So I'm not going to go see it now, because Amanda Seyfried yaps about shit she has no idea about, and I have no respect for her. So it's like, I don't want to. I read the book. I doubt the movie will be better than the book. And they already got started off on the wrong foot with me when they did not make her character chunky. She's supposed to be chunky. There's a specific reason that she is chunky, but she just looks like Amanda Seyfried, little skinny Amanda Seyfried.
Is she a cannibal?
No, she's not a cannibal, but there's a reason why she's that way. That's part of the story. Yeah. You find out later.
And that's a potential franchise, because that's a series of books, correct?
No. The author has written other books, but I don't think it's a series. I think there's only one book with these characters. Then she's had other books, but I don't think they're connected. Or if they are connected, it would be very, very loosely. It's not. I don't think each book is about the same people.
Let me see. There was something on the super chat. Right. As you were just working with the black band, showing the camaraderie in the first 10 minutes, and not making like a big deal out of it. They didn't stop the movie for 10 minutes to. This is a movie that has a diverse cast all by itself, because that's just who the people are.
Maybe it sounds simplistic to say this, but back in the 80s and 90s, this sort of thing really wasn't
an issue
in everybody's mind.
No.
It's been,
lately
it's like
we've gone backwards.
Yeah, we have.
Sadly.
And it's because it was intentionally generated. There's a lot of money to be made in it, so. And as far as your question about who I could see playing him in this role, I mean, now he's firmly cemented himself as this character, so I honestly don't know. That'd have to be something I'd need to chew on a little bit, because I can't think of anybody.
Okay. It's very charming that Hugh Jackman is campaigning for Kate Hudson so much. Hope they has a chance to be nominated, but I think he sees that he doesn't wants to push her as much as he can. I think he absolutely should. He was very underrated. Agreed. Education, many underrated performances through the years. This one was terrific. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, even the character of Wolverine. In Deadpool and Wolverine, as crazy and wacky as that movie was, my favorite movie of the year last year, and I don't care that the story was illogical all over the place. I don't care. That was an example where they did that thing right, because the characters were so much fun. It didn't matter. But even that movie showed the depth of his acting range, and it had been apparent from the beginning. of his appearance as Wolverine, a comic book movie. So I already knew he was good.
Someone could have seen it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know, because like I said, I went into this thinking that it was a Neil Diamond biopic. So that's where my brain went.
Well, I mean,
and
he
so I
kind of
found
looks
out,
like he's
okay,
got the hair. So
cover band. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's something that I would have to think about. Who has A, the acting chops, B, who can
the
be
singing,
who sing, who is the guy who can play a dude pretending to be another dude. Sorry. Yeah, I'd have to think about that one too. I can't because I'm just coming from seeing this almost. So yeah, I can't see anybody else in the character, honestly.
Akers mentioned somebody that I'm not sure. Michael Imperioli.
Hold on,
I don't think
I'm
I know who
behind
that is.
here.
Yeah, I know. This is all the comments.
Johnny Five, you're leaking very badly. Yeah. Let's see. Enigma, I'll get to it. Enigma says, I'm happy Jim Belushi had a successful life, especially with everything from the past. The principal trading places, the small world jingle all the way. Yeah. Real said deleted. That's what I mean. Is that real context, but still interesting? Song Sung Blue, Marty Supreme, way better. I haven't seen Marty Supreme yet, so I'm hearing good things about it though.
I've got the screener for that, but I have had pretty much no interest in it, and I've heard it's very good. But Timothée Chalamet just does not really do it for me. He's so just. I am so not motivated to see a movie just because he's in it. So I don't know. Maybe like a long time from now I'll watch it. I don't know. And I did look him up, and he does kind of look like the guy. He does. But I don't know. He's a little. He doesn't look as young-ish as he needs to look for the role. But I don't know. Can he sing? You should look him up. Deleted. He does look like. Well, you don't know because you haven't seen the documentary, but he does look maybe more like that guy than Hugh did.
Don't mind whatever the people are, believe or preach. I just want nice movies to see. Yeah, me too. And glad Kate Hudson always seems classy, and I like her attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've stopped calling her Goldie Hawn Jr. So, she's kind of coming to her own. And hello to my partner in crime, the CEO of the Outlaw Bill Sports Network, the toxic gunslinger himself, Outlaw Bill. Good to see you, sir. I am going to be joining Bill Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. for Action Theater, this week's movie, Fat Man.
Oh, that was a fun one.
A very evil kid hires an assassin to kill Santa Claus. Bad news for the assassin. Santa Claus is Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Hard to imagine anyone but Kate Hudson in this role. Yeah. She's very good here. It's really like how it showed normal Milwaukee life. Yeah. Because they're just regular people.
Yeah.
When they're not on stage. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
As I tend to agree with Sen, hard to imagine anyone else as Hugh Jackman's character. The one documentary had Darker Eyes and features awesome performance.
He was also shorter. He was shorter than Hugh, too.
Yeah. Michael Imperioli probably wanted to play the main role. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him either.
Well, I think Akers is saying that because Michael, like I said, Michael favors the real person. Watch the document. Yeah, that's what I was. He looks. I think he looks more like the real guy than Hugh did. But
Well, they do have that moment where you see the real couple. So
right at the end, but
yeah,
that's like kind of like an on stage when you watch the documentary and you see him just like full
okay,
face and everything on and off stage. You kind of get a more accurate idea of um, what he looks like
okay.
as a whole, not made up.
Deadpool and Wolverine really made Jackman shine much brighter, and Jackman said his role in Wolverine became much more fun. Jackman is always underrated. Eddie the Eagle is
Eddie the
also really
Eagles.
good.
That's a fun movie.
Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine, super fun movie, says Lady Miss.
Yes. Watched that thing, I think, 5 times or so in the theater.
Maybe Ryan Gosling with a lot of makeup.
Too young. Too young.
I just saw the documentary.
Yeah.
It really affected me. It was good. Happy to see that. Okay.
Affected me too. I shed more tears watching that documentary than I did watching the movie.
Mhm.
That's not a knock on the movie. It's just there's something about connecting with these characters, in the raw.
Hmm.
Just very, very touching.
Since this musical such as The Greatest Showman and Les Mis are huge hits, I'm really surprised this is not getting promoted more. Well, I mean, a lot of movies are not really getting promoted. I was listening to a thing earlier today about people saying they hadn't seen any kind of promotion for Avatar 3.
And it's already been nominated for some stuff.
Yeah.
For like Golden Globes or Critics' Choice. It's already been nominated and it's not even out.
Yeah.
Before it was even out. Oh, are you kidding? I get out of here.
They should spend on it and get people there. Great songs in the cinema. Relax music there. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we have kind of talked this out.
Go watch it. Christmas Day.
Thumbs up for
after.
Song Sung Blue.
Yeah, deserves a big screen experience. I say this as someone who didn't watch it yet on the big screen. But I know it would look good and sound good.
Arturo.
Oh, hey, Arturo. Yes, it has been a doozy of a day. I know who you're quoting, and I know why you're saying that. He locked his keys in his car today. And I'm, of course, up here in Jersey, not down there to help him. And we couldn't find the other fob, so he had to call for roadside assistance. And it's on his insurance policy, but for some reason they didn't seem to think it was, so he had to pay out of pocket for it. Anyway, yes, it's been a doozy of a day. I'm glad you made it home safely, though.
Indeed. Okay. Like the movie years discussion videos, those would be fun. Look at scenes again. Okay. Secret does fun videos of movies through the years. All right. What? Who the hell keeps messaging me?
No, I think it's my phone, but it's yours.
I'm in the middle of a show, dang it. Like, oh.
Is it okay?
Hello. We'll save that for later. Okay. Yeah, it's all good.
I just wondered if it was like an emergency or something.
No.
They were trying very hard to get a hold of you.
Let's see. I don't want to. Now the new thing Deleted should do is pretend he's frozen and we can watch everyone working on screen.
He's tried that before, I think. Or somebody tried that before. It didn't work.
Oh, I'm sure. Hamnet was terrific too. I'll take Hudson early over Buckley. I'm hearing some good things.
I am too, but I don't know that I'm in the mood for that heartbreak.
Yeah, that's going to be a heavy movie.
Yeah.
But it's historic. It's what happened. You know. So yeah, going to be checking into that if I have a chance to see it between now and the end of the year. close Best Actress race.
I know. I was trying
It's
to
looking that way.
I was trying. Well,
Yeah.
I forget who all has been nominated. Like for the big one that just came out, but I'm trying to remember who I nominated for Best Actress. I know I nominated her. Oh, hold on, I found it. Hold on. So I could nominate 3. I nominated Kate Hudson and Elizabeth Olsen for Eternity, and Sydney Sweeney for Christie. Those were my nominations. I couldn't think of anybody else of movies that I'd seen, because some I have not seen, so I can't nominate if I haven't seen them because I might not agree.
I like the Hamlet musical done on Gilligan's Island. Let's go, Sweeney. She's not going to get nominated, though, because they don't like her.
No, they don't. They've decided she's all the bad things, so she will not get nominated, unfortunately. It's, yeah, I agree with you, Geek Flag. The fix is, and the very aggressive campaigning that they do to try to get your vote. And I'm just a little GAFCA voting member. I'm not even like, part of the Academy or Critics' Choice or Golden Globes. They start sending you all sorts of stuff. Neon's pretty cool, though. Neon sends you a cool book of their stuff that's up for awards. Those are pretty cool.
Nice. Likely a 3-horse race between Buckley, Hudson, and Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I Could
If I Had
Take
Legs.
You.
Yeah, I've got that one too, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's looking that way. That's kind of the way it's shaping up. Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be one of the 3, I think.
I'm biased, so obviously my vote's gonna be for Hudson.
Akers is asking, pardon me if I don't remember, did you like Americana?
I did like that. It's not gonna make my top list, but it was pretty enjoyable. And it was filmed 3 years ago, and you could tell a definite improvement in her acting talent from back then to now, like especially Christy or Eden. Not that she was bad in Americana, but also Americana is not even about her. It's an ensemble cast. I like the story. I thought it was good.
Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it if she got nominated for either Christy and or Eden. It's not going to happen. No, I don't think.
No, she won't. She won't be.
A24 new movie drama, Zendaya and Pattinson for next year.
I immediately don't care. I don't like Zendaya very much, so I'm just immediately not interested.
Excited for Send Help, new Sam Raimi movie. I hope that's a mystery screening. I got a feeling it's probably going to be.
For which one?
Send Help.
But for which mystery screening?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the first one of the next year, which I think will be probably either that or Primate. And we still have one more. We still have one more this year. So,
do you want to know what it's probably going to be? I can tell you backstage if you don't want me.
Okay,
I can tell you.
You can tell me backstage. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I saw a nice comment. Thank you.
And welcome, Desmond Schwartz. We're about to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. All right. Yeah. So Song Sung Blue with award level performances by Hugh Jackman and
Kate Hudson.
And a lot of Neil Diamond music. And Jim Belushi's in it. And we dug it. So
watch it.
Go check it out.
If you if you like stuff like this.
How did mystery screenings work? All right. Well, there are 3 main chains that do the mystery movie nights. The Regal, the AMC, and Marcus, and I think sometimes Cinemark. So basically, and it's done on Mondays. usually around 7 p.m.
Not every
sometimes
Monday,
a
though.
little later. Not every Monday, but like a couple of times a month. And
sometimes it's every single week for like 3 or 4 weeks, but then sometimes there will be a few weeks in
then,
between.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
and yes, in
You've
answer
been
to your
doing this
other
longer than I have, so go ahead.
No, you've I think you went to the first mystery screenings before I did. Yours was Spirited. I didn't come
Yeah.
in until that forgot the name of that animated movie. Jane Fonda was in it.
The one I walked out of,
Was
Ruby
that
Gillman.
Ruby Gillman? Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. So yes, sometimes every once in a while, in answer to your other question, every once in a blue moon, there will be different movies. We've had a couple times, I think, where there were 2 different movies, and then one of the last times we talked, there were 3.
3, and I didn't get any one of them. So I reviewed. So I just went to the movie on Monday night and just reviewed what I saw, which actually turned out to be pretty damn decent Indian film.
You did.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about the last time we had a live stream here at my brother's house. D Movie Man joined us, and you and Corey.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it was so bad you wiped it from your memory. 100 Nights of Hero.
Damn it! You had to remind me. Chris Gore, remind me first, and you remind me second. Damn you both! Oh, that feminist twaddle.
Yeah, I did not like that.
Yeah, that was not a good film. So sometimes it's not even the same film. So we wind up reviewing 2 or 3 different films. Like I said, there was one time where I didn't even get either film. There was one. That was the week that I ended up reviewing Chiva on the show, because that was the movie I went to go see, and I like Paul got like my best friend Zoe,
and
you got
Corey
On Swift Horses.
Corey and I got Unbreakable
Or was that a different
Boy.
show? Oh, you got an Unbreakable Boy.
Mm-hmm. One time I did get on Swift Horses. Hated the heck out of it.
Yeah, that's And speaking of Corey, he is here.
Hey, Corey. Sorry you couldn't join us too.
Yeah. Well, we got one more next week.
Yep.
And that's the last one for the year. So yeah. And then I guess I'm going to find out backstage what that's going to be, or what it could be. So
it sounds like it could be. We'll see. Little inside source hasn't popped in yet. So I'm expecting he will soon, or in the next few days anyway.
All right. So, Sen, what do you have coming up?
Tomorrow I have a live stream I was supposed to have last Wednesday that got delayed due to my boss being sick. And if I catch the flu, I don't know. Maybe it'll be delayed here again on my end. Going to be talking about Prisoners, Gremlins, and the new Running Man. And then I've got a review coming out for a film with Jared Harris in it called Reawakening. That's coming out on Thursday. And next week, I'm finally going to get my Song Sung Blue out. And also, at some point, my review for The Plague, which hasn't released yet. And My Neighbor Adolf, which hasn't released yet. So I got reviews that are just kind of like sitting there because it's not time yet. They'll come at some point.
All right. As for myself, right after this show is over, I am going to do an unboxing. I'm going to do a quick unboxing video because I got a couple of movies from Amazon. So stay tuned for that. Also, tomorrow night at 8:40, I am going to be joining Sergeant Giratina over on his channel. And we are going to be discussing the 60th anniversary of the Charlie Brown Christmas special. So join us for that. Thursday, 4 p.m., I'll be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater. This week's film is Fat Man with Mel Gibson and Walton Goggins. Later that night will be my program, Coming Attractions. It's going to start around 11:15 or so Eastern, and you get to find out what I'm going to be doing next week, up to and including my appearance Saturday night on Films with Friends, along with host Big Al Presents, also Netters Network and Troy Pacelli, and we're going to be watching The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh boy.
With Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Scrooge. Right. I just look at the puppets as if they're real actors, you see. All right. And Sunday will be my program, Unscripted. Gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a monologue. It's probably only going to be about a half hour. It's gonna get a little heavy. YouTube is probably not gonna like it, but I got some things I got to get off my chest about a few subjects. So that's what the show's going to be about. I'm working on that now. And later on that night at 11 p.m., right after Geeky Geezers, the hosts of that program, Troy Pacelli, Netters Network, and Aged Boomer, are going to be joining me for the final episode of the year of Reserved Seats. Oh. And we're going to be discussing some changes that are going to be coming to our respective channels that are going to be very interesting and very fun for 2026. So stay tuned for that. And of course, next Monday night will be another mystery movie night. So join certainly me for sure, and hopefully Sin, and hopefully a few other people, depending on what the film is.
I mean, because my plans are so up in the air, and I don't know if I'm going back Friday or some point next week. I'm still planning to be on the stream, whether I go to the movie or not. And of course, if I find out it is what I think it's going to be, I've already seen it, so I'll be able to contribute.
Okay.
So we'll see. Got to play it by ear.
You have other.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Here?
I'm going to be on D Movie Man's channel Sunday afternoon doing like a live stream, like a trivia thing with Anthony A. Perez. They both are fellow writers on the Latino Slant website. And it's going to be on D Movie Man's channel at, I think, 3. And then later in the evening, going to be on Corey's channel. I'm pretty sure it's Corey, right? It's for you, right?
Okay.
I've got it in my calendar.
And hopefully D Movie Man will come back in the future and join us for the show.
Yeah,
and please,
that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm going to be on Corey's channel.
Please pass along an invitation for Anthony Perez as well, because I wouldn't mind having him on at some point as well.
And I totally forgot to invite D again. Lord have mercy. You may need to start reminding me, because it's so like out of the norm. And I've had a lot on my mind. Like, am I going to get the flu? How much longer am I going to be up here? I don't know. I have no vehicle.
You're trapped.
I love my brother.
She's trapped in Jersey, folks.
If it weren't for the fact that I love my brother.
I know she is. It's all a family affair up there. It's
South Jersey.
All you need is Mrs. Beasley, and you'll be fine. Thank you. Just do the rest of the show.
Try to remind me. Try to remind me to invite them.
Will do.
Or if you think of it, you can message it. Whatever. Just remind me. I'll try to do it. I'm so sick at myself for forgetting to. Okay. But Dee didn't say anything to me, so maybe he didn't go.
I don't know if he might not have had a screening where he was either, so.
I'm not sure if AMC was showing it. He usually goes to AMC.
Mm-hmm. Vampire Deleted over here explaining the next 72 hours that will be happening is on his streaming. Yeah, it does seem like it. But when we get closer to Christmas, we'll be I'm talking like yes, me and my huge staff of workers that I have, buzzing around me at 24/7. No, it's really just me. I always say we for some reason. royal we, I guess. It when I say it's just me sitting on my couch with a laptop, that's really all this is. So yeah. But there'll still be videos. I got plans, and you'll be hearing about them, especially on Sunday when we get to reserve seats. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be the big "what the hell am I doing" in 2026 episode. So stay tuned for that. All right. So I think that is. I don't think I missed anybody.
I'll keep an eye out
in the chat. See if I can message you guys. Okay, cool. All right. All right. So that is the show for this evening. Thank you all for joining us. It was a great chat. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We
a lot of fun.
We didn't know what we were going to do after like the half-hour mark.
Yeah, we're like, we don't have anything else.
We didn't want to give away the film. You know,
we just kept chatting with you guys, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you so much.
So thank you for making a show out of it, and we will be back next week at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, for the Mystery Movie Night podcast, whatever that movie may be, which Sin is about to give me a big theory on it, and she'll probably be right. And we'll see. All righty. So
maybe I'll try to remember to message him, Enigma.
Okay, cool. All right. So any last words before we close it?
Go watch a good movie.
Remember to be very, very quiet. Say it like this.
Go see Song Sung Blue on Christmas.
Go see Song Sung Blue. It's a good movie. Hugh Jackman for the ladies and Kate Hudson for the guys. A lot of Neil Diamond music. So
yes,
a lot.
Especially Suleiman.
Wants to open every show with it. Okay. Am I creeping you out yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. From HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy, because this is how we win. And I have theme music now, so I'm going to play it. So, good night. And hello to Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. Oh, there was something in the chat. Yes, Nate, I did see your short, and I did like it. So thumbs up for that as well. So okay. Signing off. Good night.
Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties with views to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win.
Oh, and before I forget, once again, thank everybody for the super chats.
Yes.
Especially Horror Nads, Nadia, thank you. And also Nate and everybody who sent super stickers and super chats throughout the show. Thank you very much. And we're going to sign off realsies this time. Thank you. Here we go.
Bye.
End the stream.